Tonight, a fairy tale ending in one man's fight for the American dream.
Forced to leave his family behind in Africa to start a new life here in the United States. Tonight, they are reunited. Joy in Omaha. We first brought you the story of Sudanese refugee Cook Mayak last month. He was in dire need of help, trying to bring his wife and son to his new home, but the clock was ticking. Good evening, I'm Craig DeGrelli.
And I'm Jennifer Griswold. The only thing holding him back was the money for a couple plane tickets. Reporter Emily Zink brings us an update to his story and the long-awaited reunion years in the making. Emily.
Well, guys, shortly after Mayak's story aired right here on KMTV last month, his GoFundMe page raised more than enough money to bring his family here to Omaha. Today, he wants to thank everyone who made it possible.
You made it.
You made it! Yay, finally!
Together again after years apart.
He looks like you. Oh my gosh. He does.
Last month, when we interviewed Cook Mayak, a Sudanese refugee who has been living in Omaha since 2001, he was desperate to bring his family to the U.S.
Yep, she missed me a lot and I miss her a lot.
In 2012, Mayak went back to the South Sudan and married his wife Ayu. In July of 2013, they had a son.
Yeah, that is the time he was born.
Shortly after his son's birth, Mayak had to come back to the U.S. without his family. In July, his wife and son got visa approval. But after spending thousands to get approval, he had no money left for plane tickets. Mayak had until late October to bring them here, or their visas would expire and he'd have to reapply.
I tried to raise funds, but it's too hard.
Mayak's co-worker, Matt Mernon at Omaha Door and Window, started a GoFundMe page. Shortly after appearing on KMTV, Mayak had raised the money.
After news finished, the money coming like water.
Mayak can't thank those who donated enough.
I'm very glad to everybody who donate the money. It happened now. They are here with me. I feel like a new family now. If it is not you guys, they will not be here.
On Saturday, Mayak picked his wife and son up from the airport.
Did he recognize you?
No, you call me uncle now.
Soon enough, Mayak's son will get used to being around his daddy. His parents can't wait to send him to an American school.
I need my son to get a good education.
Mayak says now that his family is together in Omaha, he is truly living the American dream.
I'm too happy right now. If I was a dog, I can't make my tail like this.
Today, Mayak's family had their first adventure in Omaha. They went to the zoo. Live in the studio, Emily Zink, KMTV Action 3 News.
Thanks for that update.